Hi there! Welcome to another fun adventure of Dad's Train Room. Today, we are in the Pioneer Village train room in the old train depot in a special part of the city that's set aside for a pioneer so you could see what things were like way back when in the city. A lot of the historic buildings were moved here, and about twice a year or so they open it all up and people get to come and experience and see how things were done before, when their grandfathers were doing things, and even their great-grandfathers. So it's pretty exciting, and this whole episode is just going to be running trains for kids. It's going to be great.
Testing out the layout for the Pioneer Village.
And is there 2 engines, 2 decoders? Okay. Each engine has to have a decoder. So he took two engines and I set him 2 decoders. Now, he works with the library system in Cabot, and he's their technical guy. And of course,
Let's hear your joke.
How does a tornado know just what time to strike? He checks his tornado watch.
It used to be very common in the train depots to have things like wanted posters or advertisements. It was a place you could go to catch up on the news of what's going on around you. In this case, we actually have some reward posters for Jesse James, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. $30,000? $10,000? I guess they wanted these guys a lot more, huh?
Why did the raccoon cross the road?
I don't know.
To prove to the armadillo it could be done.
Gotta love the South. For anybody who's ever seen a caboose in a park or something and tried to figure out, well, how did it get there in the first place? Well, let me show you. It's very simple. They put truck tires underneath it and they just drive it down the street like you would a regular trailer. Kind of a caboose motorhome, so to speak. Takes a little work. I think we can all agree when it's done, it's well worth it.
Here we have a N-scale layout by Arkansas Travelers. And we take those on the Pioneer days. And I set up myself.
Here we're running an O-scale layout. It's kind of loud in here because it's all just wood. Okay, go.
Do you know why fire engines are red?
I don't know.
They have 8 wheels and 4 men. 4 and 8 is 12. 12 inches is a foot. A foot is a ruler. Queen Elizabeth is a ruler. Queen Elizabeth is one of the greatest ships on the seas. The seas have fish. The fish have fins. The Finns fought the Russians. Russians are red. Therefore, fire engines are red, because fire engines are always Russian.
Whoa. All right. Here we have one of the old telegraph keys. This is how they used to send messages. We went from this to telephones with cords to telephones without cords. You know, talk to anybody, anywhere, anytime we wanted to. Then we started texting again. Then we went to emojis and Pretty soon I think our phones will have just a little touch key like this. So it's real simple. A dot is, a dash is a little longer. And using this code system, just dots and dashes, you can send any message you want. I'll show you. S O S. Save our ship. It's the only thing I can remember. Interestingly enough, the first ship in distress that got to use the SOS was the Titanic.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
It's kind of hard after a while, but your arms get tired.
As you can tell, we had a great time at Pioneer Village. We met a fantastic group of people that were knowledgeable about history, willing to share it and show you firsthand what it was like. What is it like to work woodwork on a lathe that doesn't take a motor? Now I know. Peanuts, the peanut vendor that you met there, that I showed the picture of, he's actually the man in charge of restoring that train depot. And he's doing a great job. I think it's wonderful. Little here, little there. Hopefully, we can do a Dad's Train Room on helping him at some point in the future. Now, if you noticed, Linus wasn't there. That's because I knew we would be trapped up in a little train room most of the day. And, well, that's great for us, but it's kind of torture for him. So I gave him the option of staying at home if he wanted. So, what was it like staying at home?
Oh, it was terrible. I got to sleep in. I got to play video games. I got to relax. It was...
Sounds terrible. Well, we'll have to take you to the next show with us so you don't have to suffer like that. How's that sound? Yeah. Anyways, I hope you really enjoyed it. And we look forward to seeing you next week.